Hello all my loves, welcome back to my page. If you are new here, I am Crystal. I am an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. Yeah, I love giving readings. It's my passion. So today I am here with our January 2022 predictions. So I'm super excited. All of the piles were really interesting and I can't wait for you guys to see them. If you know how pick a cards work, you know, down into the comments, the description are the timestamps. If you are new to pick a cards, let me give you the little rundown. This is pile 1 with this lapis, pile 2 with this gorgeous amethyst, pile 3 with this rose quartz, gorgeous, pile 4 with this howlite. So generally you can take a minute, pause the video if you need to, take a minute and meditate on the cards, a couple deep breaths, and generally you will be drawn to a card or crystal. And then just go on to the comments or description to skip right to your reading. Please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps out my page. Click the little bell so you never miss one of my videos. And yeah, I can't wait to get into these. I'm super excited. I hope you guys enjoy. Feel free to comment your the pile you chose so that you can find other people with you know, that chose the same pile. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in your readings. Bye. Hello all my loves who chose pile number 1. This is going to be your reading with this gorgeous lapis. So we start off for your January with Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. And we have a 33 here, so 33 or 333 might be significant to some of you. So freedom is yours. I feel like some of you may be moving is something I'm hearing. Some of you might be actually moving houses. Some of you might just be leaving certain situations. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. You might be leaving situations that have been a little more toxic for you guys and finding your freedom. Because horses, like most horses, they, you know, used to roam free, and so they were free. So you might be finding freedom from a certain situation or person. Yeah, because this is a general reading. It's going to be different for everybody, but that's what I'm getting for January so far. So, okay, let's pull a few tarot cards. I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards to kind of see what you can be expecting this January, just to see kind of what's going on. Oh, okay. Yeah, the 10 of Wands. Definitely leaving something behind. I definitely get a, in this card, you know, she's been on a long journey. She's leaving, you know. But I do feel like you're carrying a lot. Like, there's a lot here that you've been carrying. But since we were just talking about freedom, I feel like you are finding that freedom and leaving this situation. But you still have quite a bit of baggage that I'm seeing there. So now let's pull another card for, you know, mid-January. So you're leaving something behind clearly in the beginning of January. Oh, okay, but the Queen or the King of Pentacles, I'm sorry. I have the King of Pentacles again. Let's see. So for the ending of your January 2022, we have the 2 of Wands. That's a beautiful reading. So you're definitely leaving something or someone in the past. But I definitely feel like you may still have quite a bit of, you're, like, obviously, you just, like, if you're just leaving, or if this is something that's been going on for a little bit and you're just now getting to where you're leaving, I feel like, obviously, you're going to have a little bit of baggage from the situation. So, yes, I definitely feel like there is a feeling of, you know, burden, lots of things on your back, and feeling like you're carrying a lot. But since you're going to be finding this freedom, we see in the middle of your January, we have the King of Pentacles. This is the feeling of being financially more stable. He's very relaxed. He's happy. He, you know, he's doing good for himself. You're going to be feeling like certain financial problems might be being solved, but I think it will be due to leaving the situation. It might also be, for some of you, that you are leaving a job that you've been, you know, carrying a lot of weight in. Like, there's a lot of stress at this job, and I feel like you guys might be leaving it. You might be starting your own business or just finding a new job in general, and finding this King of Pentacles energy. Something's going to come along and you're going to be like, oh, well, that wasn't so hard. I got through that. It's okay. You know that your spirit guides have got you, like, they've got you, okay? Then we have the Two of Wands here. So I feel a lot of creativity with the Two of Wands. There may be a, you may be looking at traveling. You might, this new job might be opening your, abilities up to, you know, travel, your financial, you might be feeling so financially set that you are planning on traveling. You might be setting up a trip in January, something like that, because I kind of see, you know, traveling kind of goes along with this freedom is yours. So maybe you are finding this freedom to finally travel to the places you've been wanting to travel and just taking that step. Like, I feel like it might be in February that you actually take the trip, but I think you're making plans. It may be, you know, in the next couple months that you're actually taking this trip, but I feel like some of you are making plans to take this trip. You see, I love how, you know, she's leaving and they're all facing the same way, so you're looking forward. So I feel like once you leave the situation, you're not going to be looking back anymore. You're going to be looking towards the future. You know, you're stepping into this King of Pentacles energy, whether that's a new job, just, you know, I really feel like it's a new job for a lot of you, but, you know, or whether it's just a freedom from a certain situation, whatever you're leaving in 2021 pretty much, or in the beginning of your January, whatever you're leaving behind, you are looking forward. And I feel like it's going to be really exciting for a lot of you. Okay. So let's pull a few oracle cards to see, you know, a little more information about your January, because this is pretty interesting. Let's see. Happiness. So I feel like as you are finding your freedom and leaving the situation, you are going to be finding happiness. You're going to be feeling happier. You may feel lighter, you know, energetically, because you're letting, I feel like you're going to be letting this baggage go, you know, eventually, as you move through the months, and finding, you know, that you're finding this happiness. And, you know, with this butterfly here, you may be, I feel like there's transformation happening here a lot, because we're going from this, you know, heavier Ten of Wands energy into this King of Pentacles, Two of Wands energy. We're looking forward, you know, not looking back at the things, you know, that were burdening you. So let's go ahead and pull a fairy oracle card. Okay, so let's see. We received manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation, step 1. So, okay, I feel like you guys are going to be, maybe you've been manifesting this, this change. I feel like this may be something that you've wanted for a really long time, even though you're going to be carrying a little bit from this situation. I feel like it's something you've wanted. And I mean, we can want something better for ourselves and still carry the baggage from what happened. But I do feel like after you start moving on from whatever this was, that you're going to find the freedom, the happiness, and I feel like it might definitely be a manifestation. So you may have been manifesting a new job, just a new situation in general. Maybe you've been manifesting the ability to travel, and that's what this is, the King of Pentacles coming in and you being financially set and setting up this, you know, trip or whatever, this super exciting thing. Okay, so I want to pull one more card, and we'll see if we can fit it in here somewhere. I'm going to pull an Alice in Wonderland card, Oracle card, and just see what our spirit guides want to show us. So we received... Ooh, there's a glare. I'm sorry. We received choices, feeling blocked, restrained. So I definitely feel like it goes along with this Ten of Wands energy. And since I put it in front of the happiness, I feel like you've been feeling really blocked, which makes sense, and feeling very restrained. So it's time to eliminate these blocks to find this happiness, if that makes sense for you guys. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely something you've been manifesting, and as you eliminate these blocks, as you move on from the situation, you are going to find this King of Pentacles energy, and planning the trips and planning, you know, the things you want to do and finding this freedom. That's really exciting for you guys. But yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Remember to subscribe and like the video and hit the little bell so you don't miss my next one. And I will see you guys, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye! Hello all my loves who chose pile number 2 with this gorgeous piece of amethyst. This is my favorite piece of amethyst. It's just, let's see, it's so beautiful. Okay, so we are going to start off by general energy of your January 2022. So we received Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities. So that's really cool. So it's open to infinite possibilities, your January. So you never know what could, you know, come up. Let's look into this. I'm interested. Let's look into it with a few tarot cards, your beginning, middle, and end of your January 2022. Let's see. For their beginning, pile 2. Let's see. Okay, so we received the 8 of Cups for the beginning, so you may be leaving something behind. So it's open to infinite possibilities. You're walking into the sunset, which is cool. So then we received the Hermit. So you may be leaving something behind and then doing some inner work and just kind of reflecting on the things that you've left behind. Let's see, for your ending of January 2022. So maybe you're leaving something behind which opens you up to infinite possibilities, but there will probably be a need for a little bit of introspect. Then we received the 9 of Wands. Alrighty. So I really feel like you guys are going to be leaving something behind. This is going to be more of a natural emotional ending, specifically. With the Hermit card, I feel like you are going to be doing a little bit of, you know, analyzing the situation that you left, doing, or maybe just doing some introspect on yourself, doing a little bit of shadow work, I feel like, probably. You have a 999, I don't know, that jumped out at me all of a sudden. So 999, 999 I think is completion. So you might be ending I really feel like you're ending something and going into this January. You may be leaving 2021 in the past, and that's what this is talking about, but I really feel like this is an emotional situation. You may be leaving a toxic person in the past and moving on from them. with this Nine of Wands, I feel like you're going to be taking a really strong position. You know, she's standing, she's, you know, has this block up. She's taking a strong position in something. You may feel the need to, you may feel, you know, sort of guarded at the end of January while you're doing this, you know, inner work. I feel like the inner work doesn't just end in mid-January or to the end of January. I feel like you're still going to be, you know, experiencing this throughout most of January as you leave this behind. But yeah, I feel like you're going to be taking a strong position. Maybe you need to, maybe you're just, I feel like you're going to be feeling the need to protect yourself and keep yourself kind of away from other people. Not the people that are specifically really close to you necessarily, but I feel like you are going to be leaving a certain situation. But with this open to infinite possibility, you're open to infinite possibility. I feel like you are going to be doing the inner work and realizing that now you can, there's infinite possibility. You can do whatever you want to an extent now. So let's go ahead and pull one of these spellcasting oracle cards just to see a little bit more about you guys' January 2022. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be feeling a little guarded. Okay, so we received psychic abilities. So let's see here. For a very select few of you, some of you may be starting a spiritual awakening, and it may have already, I feel like it's probably already, already started because you're here watching this video, the last few months, but you're moving away from this emotional feeling of being asleep, if that makes sense. Walking into this more, your third eye opening and doing this introspect and feeling a little guarded because of this sudden, feeling of, maybe you became, started talking to your spirit guides, and as you open, your psychic gifts and, figure out what they are, as you do this hermit introspect, it opens, there's so many possibilities. But I feel like that's just for some of you. For others of you, I feel like this is you leaving this situation and a reminder that your spirit guides are with you and that you do have the abilities to talk to them and, communicate with your spirit guides. I'm sorry, this is a general reading, so I have to cover everybody. Anything I'm saying I want to throw out there just in case it will resonate with somebody. Alright, so we're going to pull a fairy oracle card. So we received Wait for Winter. During the cold months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Okay, so let's see here. I feel like the people who are, in fact, just starting on their spiritual journey and, realizing new things and feeling kind of guarded, I feel like you're being reminded that you can manifest and you are really good at manifesting, but to make sure that your intentions are of the highest good. So if you are leaving a nastier situation behind, or, a toxic person, remember not to wish them, anything bad. Keep your intentions pure. Focus on yourself, and even though you're feeling a little guarded, maybe let the people, that you feel safe around in, and talk to those people if you can. Or, you know, you can talk to your spirit guides. Okay, so now we're going to pull an Alice in Wonderland oracle card to see any last information about your January 2022. So we received, keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. And putting it over this manifestation, you know, keeping it in the highest good. If you are leaving a toxic situation, do not let anger rule you. Remember that you are in control of your emotions, and you can just take some time away from this situation. Even though you are probably going to feel a little bit more guarded, take some time to just focus on yourself. You know, the Hermit can talk about meditation, so you might be developing your psychic abilities also. Since you are here watching this video, you are probably interested in tarot, at least a little bit. So just don't let anger rule you, okay? As you're leaving the situation, you have infinite possibilities. Like, you know, you are opening yourself up to all kinds of new things, these positive things that can come in. So maybe don't keep your guard up too strong. Guard yourself, you know, where you feel needed, but putting that block up can keep your manifestations or, you know, the new things that you're bringing in to come in. You know, because she has this, you know, almost like a railing up, and she's like, no, you can't come in here. And don't do that to yourself, okay? Keep yourself guarded where you feel like you need to be, but don't overdo it, I guess. I'm not a therapist or anything, of course, but that's just what I'm saying. So don't allow anger to rule you. Allow things to flow, okay? And be open to the infinite possibilities, because this is very closed off kind of energy, I feel like. So be open to this, you know, vast amount of possibility. And keep your intentions, you know, for the highest good of all, you know, as much as possible. Let's see. I think that's just about it for you guys' reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to hit the little bell so you never miss one of my videos. Subscribe, you know, like the video, all that good stuff. It really helps me. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Bye. Hello, all my beautiful loves who chose pile number 3 with this gorgeous rose quartz. Let's see your general energy for your January 2022, whatever your spirit guides really want to start off with. We received wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. So take that how you will, however you want to. I do feel like since you guys chose since the rose quartz ended up on this, I feel like self-love would be really helpful. I'm hearing maybe a rose quartz, if you're into crystals, a rose quartz in your pocket wouldn't be too bad this coming January for you guys. So yeah, we have wasp spirit. So let's pull a few tarot cards just to see where your January 2022 is, you know, going to be going, what you might be able to expect. We'll do the beginning, middle, and end. Let's see, the beginning. So we have the Four of Wands. Okay. Let's see, their middle. Ooh. Seven of Pentacles. So you'll be growing things. You know, growing, you might have your own business. You might be really focused on that mid-January. Let's see, they're ending. Okay, yeah. Then we received the Eight of Swords. So I kind of feel like you guys might be battling something in the background that you're not really showing other people. You know, because she's not actually tied up, but, you know, her reflection, she feels this way. It's very mental. She feels bound. And I feel like, I don't know, sometimes life stings seems pretty, just like straight to the point. But I'm sorry if you can hear my daughter, she's in there playing. But yeah, no, sometimes life stings. But let's see. So, the Four of Wands I see this as, you know, feeling open, successful, a feeling of freedom I kind of feel from this card specifically. The Seven of Pentacles, see, he's growing something, and like, you might have a garden, but this more represents, you know, financial, home life, kind of stuff like that, you know, the physical world around us. And I feel like you guys have been working really, really hard to grow maybe your own job, or not your own job, but a business. I mean, you may have started your own business, you may be working really hard at a job, and you've just been working your butt off. But I feel this feeling of restriction, like I was saying. I feel like you guys have been feeling very, you know, on the outside, you may be looking like you're really open and, you know, confident, but in reality, you're kind of feeling restricted. So I want to pull a few more oracle cards just to kind of see how, you know, you might step out of this, you know, feeling of restriction, or, you know, yeah, I feel like you guys have been working really, really hard on feeling more open. And, like, you can be, on the outside, you can look really successful. But then on the inside, you can feel this, you know, Eight of Wands energy totally. Like, I mean, I've been there. Like, and it can be rough, especially, you know, if you don't have anyone to kind of share it with. So if you do have people to share it with, to talk to, you know, maybe reach out to them. You know, be honest. If what you are working on makes you feel restricted, or maybe a friend group, then maybe think about, you know, changing it up. You know, trying something new is what I'm hearing also. Let's see. Let's pull a spellcasting oracle just to see a little bit more about you guys' January 2022, or how to step out of this Eight of Swords energy. Let's see. So, we received boundaries. So it may be that you are needing to set boundaries with the people around you, maybe a friend group or something along those lines. You may be needing to focus on yourself and set, you know, boundaries within yourself, it could be. Or maybe in this job, maybe you need to learn how to, you know, balance this, balance things a little better to step out of this Eight of Swords energy. I do feel like it's setting boundaries with somebody around you, feeling bound, like maybe you're following somebody else's path for you, and you are going to be successful, but your happiness is really important. So make sure you're setting boundaries with the people around you, because sometimes life stings. It might not be talking about you. Maybe you need to set those boundaries, and whether people get upset or not, you know, if they get upset, sometimes life stings. You know, your happiness is super important. So, you know, set those boundaries with the people around you. I really feel like that's what this is talking about. So now I'm going to pull a fairy oracle just to see some more information about your January. So we received light. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So maybe it's that you need to find more things that you actually like doing, because I feel like you have been working really hard on becoming successful in your, you know, your finances, home, and you may have lots of friends that, you know, you're feeling really on the outside. It looks like you're really open with and, you know, you're vibing with, but I really feel like you're feeling really bound mentally. And maybe it's time to find a little more light that actually brings you light, not something that you are, you know, putting up this, like, I feel like some of you are putting on this mask for the people around you, but you're needing to set boundaries and find the light that actually brings you light, you know, if that makes sense. Find things that actually bring you light in life and do that, is what I'm hearing. So now we're gonna pull a Alice in Wonderland Oracle. Let's see. Any last information? So yeah, we received shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. So hopefully you guys can see this really well. Yeah, especially since I put it over here. Shine bright like a candle, which kind of goes along with this light, bringing light in. You will make it through this. Set your boundaries with the people around you if you really feel like you need to. You know, don't let people dictate your life, is essentially what I'm getting here. Well, I feel like whatever you're doing, you will be successful in. I feel like a lot of you are probably not happy mentally. So make sure you're setting those boundaries. And yeah, sometimes people have to get their feelings hurt. You know, if people are pushing you into things or, you know, being toxic, sometimes you gotta sting them, you know? You gotta tell them, no, we're not doing this. Set those boundaries, you know, set the boundaries. And shine bright like a candle. Be who you want to be. You will make it through this. It will be okay. Yeah, no, that's all I'm really getting here. So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the little bell. It really supports me and my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye. Hello, all my loves who chose pile number 4 with this howlite. This is going to be a reading, so we're going to start off with whatever your spirit guides really want to start off with. The general energy for your January. We received card 36, Koi Fish Spirit. I think I said that right. There is always enough. So there's always... I'm hearing there's always enough fish in the sea. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. There's always enough. So take that however you personally take that. We are going to pull 3 tarot cards for the beginning, middle, and end of your January. So let's start with the beginning, obviously. Let's see. Beginning of... Okay, so we received the 10 of Pentacles. So feeling like you have a happy, you know, stable home and foundation. Let's see, for your mid-January, so we also received the King of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, and then we received the 4 of Cups, which is kind of a more bored energy. I feel there's a lot of boredom there. So she looks bored. People are giving her things and she's just like, I don't know. So I feel like even though you are probably in this more stable energy, you're kind of bored. And you're just kind of, you feel like you need, something new is what I'm kind of getting. But like, I want to pull one of my spellcasting oracle cards to get a little more information. Just to, maybe to see how you step out of this Four of Cups energy. Because I feel like you have this really stable foundation, but you're just kind of, you know, bored. Which, I mean, I understand. Okay, so we received lighten your load. So I don't feel like there's anything like wrong in your situation. You just feel overwhelmed, and you need to lighten your load. Like, you have so much on your back, on your shoulders, that you can give some of this, you know, to, you know, other people around you to help. You know, you can ask other people around you to help. With there's always enough, I'm kind of getting the feeling like there's enough time that you don't need to, you need to release some of this pressure, is kind of what I'm hearing. And maybe that's why you've been feeling so bored, because maybe, you know, the person in this card is kind of looking at, you know, towards these, and even though you have this stable foundation and you feel financially and stable and your home feels stable, you just feel like there's so much on your plate. And I kind of feel like some of you might be moms, like maybe single moms, single dads, you know, people who just kind of take care of the home a lot. And you feel like there's this load on you that you just can't, you know, step away from. Like, they're just kind of, it kind of feels like they're just giving you more and more to kind of deal with, and you're just like, I'm done. So maybe this means that there is enough people that you can give this to some, you know, some of the other people in your, you know, life, so that they can help you. Like, you know, that's what I'm kind of getting. Like, you can always interpret the cards differently if you'd like to, but yeah, I feel like there's a lot on you guys' plate, and you're just kind of fed up with it, to be honest. I'm gonna pull a fairy oracle, see what that gives us. Okay, so we received precious time. The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste other people's time either. So, let's see. So yeah, I kind of felt like you are really bored with your situation, is kind of what I'm feeling. Like, not that you don't love your, you know, family or the people around you, whoever you have around you, you're just tired of it. So make sure you're not wasting your time or anyone else's time, and be honest with yourself, be honest with the people around you, and say, hey, I need some help, or hey, I need a vacation. It's kind of what I'm getting from this. You know, maybe plan a vacation. It might be good, like, if you are financially, you know, set and you are comfortable, it might be helpful to plan, you know, a family vacation or just a vacation by yourself, you know, whatever, whatever you think. Okay, so we're going to pull one more Alice in Wonderland card just to see any last information that might be helpful. But yeah, lighten that load. Like, other people can help you around your house, you know, or at work, if that's, you know, where the stress is coming from. But I really feel like it's a home situation. You're really, you know, stable, but you're like, I feel like I'm carrying so much weight on me, and it's, you know. So, lastly, we received mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. So don't waste it, you know, not speaking up and saying what you need to say, because I feel like, yeah, life is brief and yours to live. So don't waste your time. You know, if you're not happy in a certain situation, don't waste, you know, your time or anyone else's time. Don't, you know, and I put this over lighten your load. So life is brief, so lighten your load. Like give some of the you know, burden to other people. And I know that that sounds really kind of mean, but it's not. You know, like, if you really do need help, talk to the people around you. Don't waste your time. There's always enough, you know, I want to say there's always enough people to help, but, like, in everyone's case, that's not true. But, you know, there's enough, there's enough of a load to go around. So, you know, make sure you're living your life, and don't let the stress of, you know, being the person that everyone comes to with their problems, don't let that drag you so far down that you are, you know, feeling this way. Let other people take, you know, some of the load off, because we have, like, I don't know, like, so Pentacles is more about our homes, finances, our physical world around us. Cups is more of our emotions. So we have these high 10, so, you know, we have a happy, you know, stable foundation. This King of Pentacles, he's happy, he's comfortable in his physical world, but his this emotion is at a 4. It's just, it's, you know, you have this life to live, and it's just, you just don't feel like you can, or, yeah, I feel like you guys feel like you don't have enough energy to put into the amazing things that you want to create. You are always, you know, helping other people, and your cups kind of just feel empty. I really feel like. But that's what I'm getting from you guys' reading, so definitely give some of the load to some of the people around you, okay? Whether that's at work or home, whatever. Enjoy life. Life is brief and yours to live. So make it beautiful and bright, and don't let the pressure of society or the world rain on your parade, okay, babe? So, alright, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I hope it made sense. But, yeah, please remember to like, subscribe, hit the little bell so you never miss one of my videos, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Bye!